Hello and welcome. My name's Phil and this is episode 3 of My Favourite Shots, where we take one shot from one film and we delve into it and we find out why it's so good. I was texting with my old friend Alison Hammond. Nice to get a little celebrity tweet from her this week. There's me and her from a few years ago filming for This Morning. We went to Jamaica. That was a great trip. She has interviewed pretty much everyone from any kind of Hollywood film, and nice to get her endorsement. Thanks, Alison. Anyway, so this week our shot is from a film called Ocean's 11. Before we go into this week's shot, I have to make a correction from last week. I made a big mistake.
Where's your brain?
I wrongly said that The Truman Show was directed by Ron Howard. It wasn't. It was directed by Peter Weir.
What?
Honestly, there's another film called Ed TV that was made literally 6 months after, and it was that one that Ron Howard did. But thank you very much, Neil Innes, and thank you, Rob Johnson, for pointing that out. Excellent movie knowledge on your part. This week, I'm going to show you one of my favourite shots from a film called Ocean's 11.
Waiting, sweetheart, just waiting.
It's a chance to see some amazing acting. So as usual, we'll watch the clip and the shot will be in there. I don't think it's too hard to spot this one. It's quite a long shot and it's the most beautiful piece of acting. So let's watch it and then we'll talk it through. Amazing acting there. Julia Roberts there doing her stuff. She's amazing, isn't she? So I can tell you about this shot without spoiling the whole film this time, because this love story within the film is actually a subplot. It's a heist movie and it's about how they steal lots of money. This bit of the plot, the love story, is kind of the why they're stealing the money. So the character Danny, played by George Clooney, he wants his wife back, basically, and he's going to do anything that he can. And it just so happens that the guy who's married to her now owns 3 of the biggest casinos in Las Vegas. So his plan is to steal the money from the casinos and get his girl back.
I came here for you. When I get on with my life, I want you with me.
The reason I love this shot so much is because from the beginning to the end of that shot, you see a complete change in her character. At the beginning of the shot, you see a woman who is really upset with the fact that her husband, who she thought was a good guy, turns out he loves money way more than her. Doesn't but given the choice between the two, he chose money. Okay, and then so she's really upset about that, and she's walking through, and then halfway through the shot, she comes to a pause. And you can see in her face, she's changing her mind, and you can almost see the cogs going round in her brain. You can feel her emotion changing. She's changing from I hate my husband into, oh, my ex-husband Danny, who's been doing all this stuff just for me, I still love Danny. And mixed in with that, she knows that he's just been arrested. He's just off to prison again. So she starts running to try and catch up with him because she has to tell him that she loves him. And it's just the most wonderful moment where you see her change from really down into really happy and joyful and full of love. And for that to happen in one shot is just brilliant. I love it. I really do. And also the music during that scene is just perfect. It's so big and Hollywood, you know, and it just underscores everything. And when she comes to that pause, the music comes down, and then as she starts running, the music comes up again. It's just wonderful. I love it so much.
Been practicing that speech, haven't
A
you?
little bit. Did I rush it? Felt like I rushed
No, it was
it.
good. I liked it.
I bet actors love it when they have a chance to really show off their skills like that. It's such a gift of a shot for Julia Roberts from Steven Soderbergh, the director, using her face, and without a single line of dialogue, she's managed to tell us everything that's going on inside her character and her change of heart and the fact that Danny's plan has worked.
Dan.
Tess, I told you. I knew what I was doing.
Well, thanks for watching. That really was one of my favourite shots. I love it. And next week, we're going to start one of our first trilogies. So I thought we would take films in threes, basically, and shots that I like in threes. So next week, it's going to be the first in our series on mirrors and reflections. Filmmakers love mirrors and all that they symbolise and all that you can do with them and put the cameras in and all that kind of stuff. So the first shot in that trilogy of mirrors and reflections is going to be a shot from a film called La Haine, which is a French film. And there's so many contenders for mirrors and reflections, but we're going to go with 3. I can't choose them all. Maybe we'll come back and do some more later. You talking to me? Are you talking to me?
Well, I'm the only one here.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, give it a thumbs up, please share it with your friends, and put comments below if you like it or if you disagree with it or any shots that you want. Oh, and one more thing, have a look at the title, see if you can guess all of the films in each of the titles, because they're changing every week. And ask questions if you're not sure where those films come from, or you can give yourself a good old pat on the back if you get them all right. So, see you next week. Bye for now.